Today I thought it would be fun to make some rainbow jewellery out of string, because we're all supporting the NHS with our rainbows in our windows, and I thought it would be nice to maybe make a pendant or brooch and some earrings. And it's really easy to make. You just basically need string, glue and paint, but I'm going to run through everything that you do need. So we need our string, we need some scissors to cut the string, we need a ruler to measure out how much string we're using, we need a pen or a felt tip marker to be able to mark the string into our different sections, we need a bit of cling film, we need our paints, so we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue and violet, indigo violet. And we have also got our glue, a little pot for our glue, a paintbrush to paint our string and some water so that we can wash our brushes out. And we've also got, rather strangely, half an eggshell, which I'll show you what we're going to do with later on. So I'm going to measure out my piece of string, and for the pendant, I think I probably need 120, maybe 130 centimetres. So I'm just going to measure it out roughly. It doesn't have to be at all accurate. So that's 30. So I'm going to mark out these, put each half into 3, split it into 3. So I'm going to mark out the middle point there. And then I'll do the same with the other half. So now I've got my piece of string and I've got it sectioned into 6, and I'm going to start to paint it. Now you don't have to do the colours in the order of the rainbow if you don't want to, but I'm going to for now. So it's going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue and indigo. And I'm going to stick to that. But as I say, you can do any colour you want. So I'm going to start off with the red. And I take my piece of string, making sure I'm holding on to the bit where it's going to change colour. I've now got my piece of string painted, and it's a bit wet still, so I'm going to put it on the radiator to dry, because I don't want to get paint all over my hands when I glue it together. And I'm going to start on the earring, so I need a shorter piece of string for that, and I'm going to do the same thing, break it down into 6 sections and then paint each section with a different colour. And that's my other piece of string all painted, which I'm also going to go and let dry before I start making it into an earring. And then I've got my piece of cling film, which I'm going to put down because I don't want the string to stick to the newspaper that I'm going to be gluing it on. So I'm going to put my piece of cling film there, and then I'm going to put a bit of glue in my glue pot, like that. You can mix it with a bit of water if you want, to make it go a little bit further. And then I'm just going to take my piece of string and literally spiral it round, but painting it with glue so it sticks to itself. Okay, so that's my purple and blue bit. I'm going to put this onto my piece of cling film and let it dry so that I can do some other colours. So my yellow section is now dried, so now I'm just going to finish this off with the final bit of gluing. Okay, so we've now got our string all glued together for our brooch. So because I'd like to make my earring dome shape like that, I've decided I'm going to have to mould it round something dome shaped, and I've found an eggshell which is just the right shape. So I've covered my eggshell with cling film so I can get the string off it, and I've just stuck the very first bit of string together, and I'm going to continue to do it but around the eggshell, so that I've got the eggshell shape to form a dome in my earring. Okay, so that's my earring round my eggshell, and I'm going to put that off to dry, off to the side to dry. And I'm going to finish off my pendant. So I've got a bit of a straw, which I'm going to use, and I'm going to cut a section of the straw, and then I'm going to glue the straw onto the back, and I'm going to hold it in place with some paper, just some scrap paper that I've got from a newspaper here. So I've now glued my little bit of straw, my tube, onto the back of my pendant, and so that's completely finished. And there we have one pendant. And as I say, you could always put it on a shoelace if you'd prefer to do that. So I've now got two pendants for the earring, the domed earring. So you remember I've got it on my eggshell, which I've covered in cling film to stop it sticking, and let's just carefully peel it off. Hope it's worked okay. Perfect. Now all I need to do is glue a bit of string to the inside of my earring so I can hang it round my ear, and I'll probably just spiral that up with some PVA, glue it in so that it's like this one. And there I have my pair of earrings, both slightly different, which is interesting and fun. And I hope you enjoy doing this. And don't forget, clear up after you, because you don't want to start annoying people. Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed doing this. I know I have. And we'd love to see your rainbows, your rainbow jewellery. And don't necessarily stick to the formula that I've shown you here. Be inventive, be imaginative, do your own thing, because that's what creativity is all about, finding your own way of expressing yourself.